Hello, I'm going to show you how to create an intro video and an outro video using Wevideo. So what we're going to do is we're going to create new. We're going to create a project and we're going to click next. The project name should be intro and then your last name. And then you'll click create video. When you get into your video, you need to find a background that you would like to use, and then the text is going to say, "Welcome to Bingham Broadcasting" in the intro. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the different backgrounds that I have available. I like the moving backgrounds, but I could also just get a picture, and so I could use a picture that is just still and use that as my background. So I'm going to do the open news. And so here, I can see what it looks like. Okay, the world is spinning, and so that kind of goes with our theme of broadcasting the news. So now I'm going to add text. And so you can choose any of these texts that move on their own. You can use a seasonal tile, but right now that really wouldn't work. You can use static tiles, which means that they don't move. They just stay still. And then there are annotations, which have little boxes and things like that, and that really doesn't make sense right now. So I'm going to find a motion tile, and I'm going to use this one right here, "Welcome to Bingham Broadcasting." So when you click on it, it shows you what it looks like. And so I'm going to drag this down here, and then I'm going to click on the text, and then I get the three little lines, and then I have the pencil. So I'm going to click on the pencil, and I'm going to type "Welcome to Bingham Broadcasting." Oh, make sure you spell it right. Alright, so right now when I look at this, it kind of looks like Bingham Broadcasting is hard to read. And so because this is our little intro, it says "Welcome to Bingham Broadcasting," I might want to find another font that is a little bit thicker. So this says "Welcome to Bingham Broadcasting," and that's much easier for me to see and for those individuals watching to see. I can also change the different colors that they have here. So if I wanted this to be red, or if I wanted it to be blue, because that goes with our Bingham colors. I can also change the font color, but I like it being white right now. I could change it to black, and it would be a lot easier to read. Actually, I am going to leave it black because that is much easier to read because I have a lot of light colors in my background. So then I click Done Editing, and so what I want this to do is I want it to start, and so if I look at my timeline, I've got about a couple of seconds in, and then it will start, and then it should also leave. So this is what it looks like so far. And then it leaves. And so I need it to stop right there, so I'm going to take my picture and I'm going to stop it at about 7 seconds. Okay, and then I'm going to add music. So that's the very last thing I need to do to my intro. And so I'm going to go to my music note, which is my audio, and then I'm going to find some audio that I like. And so right now I'm just going to pick something that's a little upbeat. It's not going to be on here for very long. It should fade in on its own because that's the start of the song, and then I will need to make it fade out. So I'm going to do this moment of inspiration and pick it up and drag it down here to my audio. It is much longer than I need it to be. So what I can do is I can come right here where I want the music to stop. So what I can do is I can click right here in my music, and I can, because my music is selected, I can see that it's selected with the orange, I can click the O, and then my music has stopped. I want my music to start fading when the words go away, so I'm going to click down here on my music track, and then I'm just going to have it fade down to about 20%. And so now this is what my intro looks and sounds like. And now it is ready to be finished. I could, if I wanted to, have it fade in because it was kind of loud. And so I could have it fade in just a little bit as I come in. And so we'll just listen to the beginning real quick. And so when I'm all done, I'm going to click Finish. And then I'm going to name this My Name and Intro. And then click Set. And so I make sure that the title says intro. I don't need to worry about the thumbnails right now, but I do need to make sure that I click a Google Drive. And so if I haven't set up my Google Drive yet, I'm going to click on my Google Drive, click Allow. And so you should only have to do that once. And then you click the Finish button. Make sure that the standard is in blue and then the Google Drive is in blue. And you click Finish. and then it is okay for you to go on and do something else. So now that this is in the queue, it's making my video and it will add it to my Google Drive. And so what I could do is I could go back to projects, and I know that this says intro, but it's exactly the way that I want my outro to be. So instead of having to redo everything, all I could do, or all I would need to do, is come in here and fix the words "Welcome to Being Broadcasting" to say thank you for watching, okay, Being a Broadcasting, or I could say thank you for watching, okay, and then I can be done, and literally it will be the same thing. And so now I'm done, so I click finish. I change it from intro to say outro, and now I click Google Drive again, and I have an outro. And so that is how you need to create your intro and outro. When you are completely done, you will need to go to your Google Drive. And from your Google Drive, you will have a Wevideo folder, and this says my video because my other two have not loaded here. Okay, and so when I'm done, I will pick this up and I will drag it over to my team drive, and I will put it in multimedia tech. And so I'll put it in the intro video folder or the outro video folder. So there's my outro, my intro is on its way, and then I'll just put it in the team drive. So that's how you make your intro and outro.